Organizers of the Retro Gaming Expo and a guy who likes to talk on a microphone once in a while. And so I do the auctioneering for our event. There's a big crowd here. I'm really amazed. So welcome all of you. Our auction's a little, I don't know if it's different than other auctions, but I'm just going to go through some of the rules and things, not rules as much as guidelines, to let you know what you'll be hearing tonight and how it all works. Sorry. Toby's still trying to sign people up, and I'm messing him up. So first thing I'll say is we're not professional auctioneers by any stretch of the imagination. We're all volunteers, but we're going to do our best to have a fun time here tonight. What we're doing here is facilitating the live auction, so we don't own any of this stuff. It's all owned by you guys mostly. So what will happen is we'll put an item up for auction, and you'll bid on it, and... Sorry, I'm going to pause for one moment. He's having trouble hearing. Okay, I'll continue what I was saying. So we just facilitate the auctions between the seller and the buyer. If you are, I'll point out the person that is the seller, and you can raise your hand. And I'll point out the person who wins it will have to connect with that person after the auction. We will not be involved in that transaction at all. So how do you pay? Well, I've got a list here that's fairly accurate of what payment types each person will accept, and I'll let you know. I may have to yell out to the crowd and say, Danny, what kind of payment will you accept? And he'll tell us. Usually, cash is a given for everyone, PayPal for a lot of people, and then also credit cards. Now a lot with Square, I think a lot of people can take credit cards. So I know payment type matters a lot to you guys because if you can float it on your card, you might go higher on the bidding. So we'll do our best to let you know. If I do neglect to mention the payment type, please feel free to ask if that's going to help you make a bidding decision. So there's no commission tonight on any of these items. We do this as a courtesy to all of our vendors so they can put items up for auction. We don't verify the authenticity, working condition, or quality of any item up for sale. It's up to a bidder to review the item that you want to bid on. If you want a closer look, please ask a volunteer to bring the item to you or come on up and take a look at it during the auction if it's a larger item. If you do have like an iPhone or any kind of iPad or device like that, some of these items are listed on the website, and you can go on there and there's additional information. There is a massive instant video game collection you may have seen. We didn't bring that whole thing over here, but there is a spreadsheet on the website, and you can pull that up if you want to see exactly what is in that lot. We ask the winning bidder to expect to make final payment for any items won to the seller by the end of the night, unless otherwise specified when the item is auctioned. If you feel like you can pay tomorrow and you want to bid, you can say, may I pay for this item tomorrow? And then I will ask the seller if they're okay with that, and if they are, then you're good to go. We'll keep track of all the winning bids for the reference of the buyer and the seller. We'll have volunteers up here at the table at the end available to help you link up together. So you can come up and say, I had this item, or if you're the bidder, we can sort and see which items you purchased to help you out. Again, we're not taking any responsibility though, so you're hooking up directly with the seller on the purchase. We ask that if you do place a bid, that you honor it. Just honor system here. We're all friends. We're going to have volunteers scanning the crowd looking for bids that I don't see. It's a pretty horizontal room here. I can pretty well see all of you, but I'll do my best. There will be times when I see hands go up at the same time, and I make a judgment call in the instant. It's nothing personal. It's just how it happens. So just kind of prepare yourself for that. If there is a dispute during the auction, I don't think we've ever had one. We reserve the right to either restart that auction or remove the item from bidding or whatever we need to do. Is everyone clear? Sound good? Are we ready to start auctioning some stuff? All right. We have 48 items tonight. We have 2.5 hours to do this. I'm going to try to take a break in the middle for like 10 minutes if anyone needs to take a bathroom break. It's a long time to sit in the chair, I know, if you want to stretch your legs. So there'll probably be a 10-minute period where I'll just have everyone take a breather, and then we'll get right back to it. I'm going to try to crank through these as quickly as I can. They're in no particular order. Well, they're in alphabetical order. That's an order. but they're not in order by any of the sellers or anything. I sorted them alphabetically by title because I wanted everyone's items to be separated, so we're not bidding all on Rick's items at once and this person's items. So they're all kind of mixed up in here. And we have a few special little things that'll pop out in the middle of the auction. So, all right. So the first item up is, and Jake and you guys are going to handle the. You're going to be the lovely
Lacey's
presenters.
our lovely Vanna White. Let's give it up
right.
for Lacey.
So there's so many items up here. Let me say this first. So again, I'm Chuck Van Pelt, and I'm on the board of the Retro Gaming Expo. And I just want to introduce all of our board members who are here. Rick Wise is the president of the board, and he's really our kind of founding member and the guy who made the show happen. So can everyone just give Rick a round of applause? I'd appreciate that. And Toby Wickwire is our vice president. He's right here, and he's also really instrumental. And Lacey, who's standing over there, is also on our board. She's a treasurer. And then Gerald, are you in the crowd? Gerald, there he is, 170. No, that's not him. Gerald's not here, really?
He's not here. He never got a number.
Gerald. Wow. All right, so Gerald Levinson, who is a specialty gamer, you probably know him. He's also on our board. All people who put in a lot of time to make the show happen. So thanks to you guys. I really enjoy working with you guys. Okay, let's do this. Thank you. Thank you. So the first item is the Live Turns 5 Limited Edition Xbox 360 controller. And this belongs to Andy Clark. Andy, out there? Right front row, right here. This will be the gentleman you settle up with. And somehow the description's not on here, but this was I believe, an item that went out to members of the press. Okay, I read up on it a little, and I believe what this was when Xbox Live turned 5 years old, they sent this limited edition Xbox controller out to the media. So it's silk screened, I believe, with Live Turns 5 on there. It's orange. It's a pretty unique item. So this item is no reserve. You know, I didn't talk about reserves, did I? I better just do that really quick. So some items will have no reserve, which means I can start the bidding wherever I want, or I'll start it at a reasonable number, and whoever bids that amount has it. And as we increment, that item is considered sold. If an item has a reserve price, I'm not going to tell you the price, but I'll say the item has a reserve, and say the reserve is $100. And I'll say I'll open the bidding at 50, we reach 60, 70, 80. The item's not sold until it hits $100. When it hits 100, I'll say reserve is met, we're good to go. This item, no reserve, so it'll be sold as soon as somebody bids on it. Do I have a bid of $10 for this item? $10 right here. Do I have 20? $10, do I have 20? Steve has 10. 20 in the back, 174. I'm at 20, do I have 30? 30, Steve Lynn, 110. 40 in the back, 174. I have $40. I have 50 right here, number one. 60 in the back, 174. 70 right here, 80. 90 right here, Ian. Thank you very much. 100 in the back. 150, Steve Lynn. Thank you very much. Jumping up quite a bit. 150, do I have 160? 150? 150 going. I have 160 in the back. Number 175, new bidder. 170? 170, looking for 180. We're at 170 on the Xbox controller. 180 in the back. Thank you, sir. We're at 180. We're looking for 190. 180. 190 right here in the front. 200 in the back. Number one, 210 in the front. 220 in the back. 230 in the front. 240. 250. 260. 300 in the front. I'm going to go by 25s. 325. Will you bid 325? 325 in the back. 350 in the front. 375 looking for in the back. We're at 350 right here. We're looking for 375. 375 in the back. We're looking for 400. 375. We're looking for 400. I'm kind of peeing on myself a little bit right now. 375 in the back. Steve. Yep. The 400 in the front.
So as Lacey pointed out, we're going to shoot for 5 years. 500.
We're at 400 with Steve in the front. We're looking for 425 from someone else. 400 in the front. We're looking for 425. I'm seeing a no bid back there. We're at 400 in the front. Steve, you're doing a good thing here. I have 400 going once, 400 going twice. Anyone else? Sold to Steve Lynn for $400. Nice, right? Wow, what a way to start the auction. That's awesome. Good deal, good deal. All right, moving on. The next item. Hey, what's going on? The next item is a homebrew cart. Oh, actually, no, this is a unreleased game for the Atari 5200. Astro Grover for Atari 5200. A set of 50 were made. This is the number one item, the one of 50. And this is donated by Wybot Classic Games, also known as Toby Wickwire. And he's donating the entire proceeds of this auction to Portland's cat adoption team. So thank you very much, Toby. I know I'm a cat lover. Toby is. Very good charity. We're going to actually be auctioning some more items for them this evening. Yeah, this is number one of 50. So did you sell these out today, Toby?
No.
No, he's still got a few more, but there's only one number one. So I'm going to start the bidding at $10. Do I have $10 for this item? $10, do I have 20? 20 right here, do I have 30? I have 20 right, Ryan has 20, I'm looking for 30. 20, I have 30 right here in the front, looking for 40. 40, Ian, thank you very much, looking for $50 for this item. $50 right here, do I have 60? 60 in the back, thank you, for the cats. 60 in the back, looking for 70. I'm at $60 for the Astro Grover, $60 going once. $70 right here in the front, looking for $80. We're at 70 right here for the kitties. $70 going once, meow. $70 going twice. Sold! What number do you have over there? Can you hold your card up? 149 for that one. Thank you very much. Next item. It's not in here, but you can picture it. It's the Blasteroids arcade game. Did you see it out in the arcade? It's a full-size arcade game. Blasteroids it's donated by John Hunter. John, are you in the house? Not here. He is donating the proceeds from this auction to the cat adoption team as well. So if you see John, he actually works at the convention center, and he also is part of the Portland Arcade Collectors and a really great helper of the show. So he's donating the proceeds from this auction to the cat adoption team. There's no reserve. You will pay us for that, Toby. Is that right? Or we? Sure. Or okay, and then we'll just pass that to the cat adoption team.
So he needs a number two.
Okay, so I'm going to start the bidding on the Blasteroids arcade cab at $50. Do I have 50 right here? Do I have 75? $50 for Blasteroids. I have 75 in the back, number 166. I'm looking for 100. 100 in the back. I'm looking for 125. 100 in the back. 125 right here, number 166. 150 in the back. 178. I'm looking for 175. I'm at 150 for Blasteroids, looking for 175. I have 175 right here, number 166. We're at 175, looking for 200. 200 in the back, number 178. I'm looking for 225. We're at 200 for the cats, and I have 225 right here, number 166. 225, looking for 250 for the cats again. Portland Cat Adoption Team. We're at 225, looking for 250. And could you hold your card up again? Who was that? You're at 225, number 166, looking for 250 for Blasteroids. 225 going once, 225 going twice. Sold for 225. Thank you very much, sir. 166. The next item we have up here, wow, I don't know how these got grouped together, but this is great. They're all for the cat adoption team. I should have played the Nyan Cat music or something to get people excited. I can sing it. So the next item is actually, the cat adoption team has a thrift store, and they had somebody donate a boxed 3DO system and games. And if you had a chance to look at it, it's pretty awesome. It's in really good shape, and there are some pretty quality games in there. So this item has no reserve. 100% of it benefits the cat adoption team. The games: Night Trap, Total Eclipse, Jam It, Twister, The Game Show, Supreme Warrior, Seal of the Pharaoh. There's good ones here. I'm not even going to go through all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and get the bidding started on this item at $20. Do I have 20 here? Do I have $50 from anyone? $50 right there. I see 174. Do I have $75? 75 right here. Do I have 100? I have 100 in the back. Do I have 125? 125 right there. 168. Do I have 150? 150 right here, number 111. Do I have 175? We're at 150, looking for 175. 175, I saw 160 go up first, so I'm going to give you the 175. and I'm looking for 200 on it. We're at 200 right here, number 111. Looking for 225. 225 right here in the front, number 160. We're at 225 in the front. I'm looking for. Dude, you're totally throwing me off. You were at 225, correct? Okay, and I'm looking for 250 to move it up the line. 250, number 111. Looking for 275 now. You guys, come on. 275, Toby right there, bidding 275. Do I have 300? We're at 275 for the cats. 275, Toby Wickwire, I'm looking for 300. 275 going once. Really? No one else? 275 going once. 275 going twice. Sold to Toby Wickwire for 275. Awesome. Are we out of seats in the back? Okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, if you want to stand up, it's all good. I don't care. Just asking.
Can they still get numbers if they want to buy something?
Does anyone need a number that didn't get one?
I want to take a break and do that, yeah.
Okay.
Too hard to do during...
How many people need numbers still?
Yeah. Let me just write it down on a piece of paper.
Okay, we're going to just take a 5-minute and we're going to do this like turbo style.
We got it. We got paper.
We're going to do it on the fly?
We'll make it work.
Okay. So step up here to Jake and he'll hook you up over here. And I'll keep going.
Toby.
Great. The next item is a boxed factory refurb Atari 2600. Do you see that one? It's, I don't know how to describe it. It's a box 2600.
192.
This belongs to Adam Isaacson. Adam, raise your hand. Adam. He's in the very back there. Sorry? Type of payment on that one is cash only. Okay, fair enough. He would prefer cash only for that item. Yeah, and I'm going to do a little description here. So it's a box factory refurb Atari 2600. It is opened, but it includes all the cardboard inserts, and there's 3 packing games, and it's all in there. It's been opened, but it's all like properly stored inside the box. And it has a sticker on the end that says for demonstration purposes only. So I'm not sure what the significance of that. You can see it right there in the end. If anyone wants a closer look, they can have one. So cash only on this item. There is no reserve. That's right, isn't it? Adam, there's no reserve, right? Okay. So I'm going to start the bidding on this item at $40. Who has $40 on this item? I see $40 right here. I'm looking for 50. 50 right here. Do I have 60? I'm at 60 here. I'm looking for 70. I'm at 60 here. I'm looking for $70. I'm scanning the crowd. I'm at 60. I see 70 in the back, number 178. Thank you. I'm looking for 80. $70 for the Atari 2600. 80 right here in the front. Hans, thank you. I'm looking for 90. I'm at 80 looking for 90. $80. Looking for 90. 90, number 168. Thank you. I'm looking for $100 at this point for the boxed refurb 2600. I'm at 90. Said 90, looking for 100, right? And it was, hold your number up. Yeah, you're at 90. We're looking for $100. 90 going once. I see a hand back there. What kind of shape is the system in? Maybe can the owner maybe throw a little light on that? You're doing 100. Thank you very much. Number 178. We're 100 and need 110. 100, looking for 110. 100 going once. 100 going twice. Sold for $100. Thank you. And hold your card up there. 178. Thank you, sir. The next item we have may look familiar to some of you. It's a boxed Gyromite for NES. And I believe we've auctioned this off before. But this time the reserve is 0. So there you go. It's complete in box. It includes both grippers, both gyros, the user manual. All the pieces are in there. If you're in doubt, you can come up and take a look. We're going to start the bidding on this item. I believe all the inserts are in there. Is Art, are you here? Art? I guess so, sure. Yeah, maybe lay it on the table there and slide it out on the table there. And then if anyone wants to come up and look, they can. I'm going to start the bidding on this item at $50. So I have $50 right here. 127. I saw Billy first. I'll take 175. Or I'm sorry, 75, not 175. We're at 50 here, I'm looking for 75. Okay, 75, looking for 100. 100 here, I'm looking for 125. I have it right there. Looking for 150, $200, Matt Rose, thank you very much. 225 in the back, okay. 250 here, okay. Looking for 300 in the back, looking for 325. 325 here. Do I have 350? Yes. 375, 400, 500. His hand's still up. We're at 500. 525. 525, looking for 550. 525. 525, going once. 525, going twice. Gyromite is sold for 525. Thank you. Hold your card up. Could the bidder, yeah. Thank you, sir. 161. Thank you very much. Next item, classic NES series retail kit. This is a very cool item. I don't know. I've never seen this before. It's awesome. It is on the website. I don't know if for those of you with iPhones can see some better pictures. But do you know which item it is there? It's the little box right there. Yeah. What's it? This is under Yep. Classic NES series retail kit. This is owned by Rick Wise. Sorry? You're not putting these on the screen, are you? You don't want me to? What are you putting on there?
Just the description from the website.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I thought you were putting my spreadsheet on there. It's got all the reserves on it. Thank you. Yeah, this is Rick Wise is the owner of this item right here. This is the gentleman you'll pay. Rick will accept cash, PayPal, or credit card through Square. What this is a promotional kit that was given to dealers, and the items inside are new and unused. As far as I can tell, this is a complete retail kit. Rick is nodding yes that it is. So this does have a reserve, and we're going to go by pretty big increments to try to get there. You ask me, it's completely worth it, but I'm going to start the bidding at $200. Do I have $200 for this item? $200 right there. Do I have $250? There's a reserve. It is not met. I have $200. Looking for $250. No one really? It's a pretty awesome item. I have $250 over here. I'm looking for $300. $250. Looking for $300. $250. $250, looking for $300. So the reserve's not met. We're a bit shy. So I'm just going to say $250 going once, $250 going twice. No sale. Sorry about that. Can't win them all. The next item is John Hancock and Corey Strite. Are you guys in the house? So they are right there. They own this item, and you'll settle up with them. John, what will you guys take? Cash, PayPal, credit card, bartering? Anything? All right. This is a complete Sunday Funday, the ride for NES. It's the cartridge, and then the box is a repro. No, it's a real box. Oh, right, it's a new old stock box that was folded. It's never been folded. So, yeah. The box has never been folded. The manual is mint, and it comes with an extra label sticker. We're still finding it. Is that it? Okay. That's it, John, right? Okay. Sorry about that. So John is the king of no reserve, which I really love him for. So we're going to start this item. Does everyone have a clear understanding what this is? Complete Sunday Funday, the ride, cartridge for NES, includes the box unfolded, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're going to start the bidding at $20. Do I have $20 right? Do I have $50? I'm looking for $50. I saw $178. Do I have $100 for this item? Right here, I have $131. Do I have $150? I'm looking for $150. No, with the camera. Okay, $168. You're at $150. I'm looking for $200. I'm at $150 over here. I'm looking for $200. $150. Looking for $200. How about $175? $175. Looking for $200. We're at $175, looking for $200. $175 for the Sunday Funday. $175. No $200 on that. $175 going once. We're at $200 over here. I'm looking for $225. $200 looking for $225. 200 going once. 200 going twice. 225. Thank you, sir. Looking for 250. We're at 225 right here. We're looking for $250. 225. 225 going once. 225 going twice. Sold for 225. Thank you, sir. 121. Awesome. The next item from the guys at Another Castle. Raise your hands back there. This is the Final Fantasy XIII Square Enix members reward plaque that you could mail away for. Pretty cool item. No reserve on that. That's right, correct? No reserve? Yeah. Yes, thumbs up. Okay. You guys can take pretty much any kind of payment, right? Credit card, cash, PayPal. Cash preferred, sure. Okay, so I'm going to start the bidding on this item at $20. Do I have 20 here? Do I have 30? 30 here? Do I have 40? 40 here? Do I have 50? 50 there? Do I have 60? 100 right here? Do I have 125? 125? Do I have 150? Or 125 right here? I'm looking for 150. $125 for the plaque. I'd like 150 to continue the bidding. 125 going once. 125 going 2 times. Sold! 125. Congratulations. Number 104. 104. Thank you very much. That's a really cool plaque. I like it. It does. Okay. The next item. Another Rick Wise awesome item. Final Fight Guy. This is a Blockbuster exclusive. Is that right, Rick? Yeah, Blockbuster exclusive game. The nice thing about this one is it is in the box with the manual. Box is in really great shape. On the Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy guy, could you raise your number one more time? 104. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Final Fight Guy, boxed in near mint condition, Blockbuster exclusive. There is a sticker on the box, and there is a security sticker on the cartridge, and then on the back of the cartridge are 2 security stripes, little magnetic strip deals, which is pretty much how Blockbuster did them. So there is a reserve on this item. We're going to do pretty big increments to try to get up to it. I'm going to start the bidding at $50 on this item. Do I have $50? I have $50. Actually, I saw you first. So I'm going to go 50 here. I'm looking for 100. 50. I saw 100 in the back. I'm looking for 150. 100 in the back. I'm looking for 150. 150 right here. Reserve is not met. We're at 150. We're looking for 200. 200 in the back and the very back, not 178, but the 204 in the back. I'm looking for 250 now. I'm at 200. I'm looking for 250. I'm at 200. Reserve is not met. I'm at 200. I'm looking for 2. You're bidding 250 and the reserve is met. We're at 250. I'm looking for 300. 300, number 178. I'm looking for 350. 300. 350 would be the next bid. 300. 350 in the back. Thank you, sir. That's Gerald back there, maybe? I don't know. 350 in the back, looking for 400, right? Yes. 350 looking for 4. 350 going once. 350 going twice. Sold. What's your number there again? 204. Thank you, sir. 204. The next item we have up is this actually is kind of a special item, and to introduce this item, which is on the table up here, I'm going to have a special guest speaker come up. And Chris, I probably didn't give you any warning on this, and I'm sorry, but Chris Kohler is going to step up here. Some of you may recognize him. He's going to come up and introduce this next item, which is for some reason laying next to French fries on the table. So without further ado, take it away.
This item is the rest of Chuck's French fries. So it's for cats.
Adam, I'm going to cut you off real quick, Chris, real quick.
Remember,
Adam Isaac, are you here right now? Adam Isaac? No? Okay, because he was wanting to settle up with you. So, no. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, anyway.
He's in the back, isn't it? Him back there in the back. Sorry to...
Adam Isaac, you here?
Yeah.
Oh, he would like to settle up with you.
Sit in the back corner. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Chris, please continue. I apologize for ruining this moment completely.
It's okay. So the organizers of Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and by the way, thank you guys so much for having me and all of us here. Let's give them all a nice big round of applause. They have been nothing but helpful to me, and I'm sure to all of you, and I've had a great time. I'm glad I came. And so, anyway, they asked me up here because we have a very interesting item that was thrown together at the very last minute because we have a special guest here at the Expo who came up at the last minute. He actually asked me, like, should I go to Portland? And I'm like, I think you actually should. If you went to Classic Gaming Expo, I think Portland might even be more your kind of crowd. Back in the day, Nintendo of America, when they had very few employees, one of them was a kid who worked in the warehouse, and he very quickly became known as the company's internal game master, if you will, because he was the guy that all the businessmen looked to, and they asked him, you know, you got to tell us, like, are these games good? Should we bring these games out in America? And so he was the guy who had played every game, and eventually rose through the ranks of the Nintendo Fun Club to become its president. And he's actually here in the audience. You might know him, Mr. Howard Phillips. Stand up. Hey. An absolute legend. And so Howard came to us and said, I want to do something to help the show out. He said, I want to do something to help the show out. And we said, okay, let's throw together something as quickly as we can. And actually, thanks to some people helping out, this is the auction item that we have right now. It is the first issue ever of Nintendo Power. Super Mario Bros. 2 cover. And it's actually got in big silver writing right underneath Nintendo Power, Howard Phillips' very autograph, the signature of the man himself. And if this was not enough for you, and actually let me tell you this. So this item, 50% of this is going to go to the cats. It's going to go to the Cat Adoption Foundation. Because cats should be loved, not eaten in a stir fry. So let's place them with good homes. No, I said not eaten. And then 50% will go to support this show. These guys are... These guys are not making money off. You're not making money off this show, right? You're doing this out of love. They're a non-profit organization. They are doing this. They are volunteering. They are doing this out of love. And thanks very much to Howard for wanting to give something back. But there's something I really got to tell you about this, because you're thinking to yourself, okay, issue number 1 in Nintendo Power, Howard's signature. You know, maybe I could just go up to Howard afterwards and get his signature, and I don't have to bid on this. But this is what you got to know about this, and you can come up and inspect this if you want to. There's something else about this item. Down at the bottom here is this business card. And this is a business card from the Nintendo Fun Club. And it is Howard Phillips' original vintage 1980s, 1990s era business card that he would give out as Howard Phillips Fun Club president with what is surely a now defunct telephone number for Nintendo's old office.
Let's call
and
it.
If you are a collector of vintage paper and memorabilia, this is really something also. So we have that is the item. That is my long-winded explanation of it.
Yeah, I just wanted to add a couple other things. First of all, thanks you all for.
There you go. You did, joke.
Thanks everybody for coming. I mean, this is really fun to me because I had a lot of fun back in the 80s playing games, and not a lot of people remember how fun those games were and what it was like to be back then, to be playing back then. And to run into all of you and hear so many shared stories about, you know, how cool it was and how much fun it was, et cetera. It's really been fun for me. So thanks very much for coming up and talking to me. I really enjoy it. And then the other thing I wanted to say about this, that is my business card. I'm a pack rat, so I kept a small stack of them, and it's the Fun Club President card. It was kind of, at the time, it was kind of goofy that I'd hand out this Fun Club President card, but I kept them in mint condition. And so I hope that you guys do it for the cats, and that you do it for the show. So thanks very much.
Thank you, Howard. On behalf of the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, I'd like to say thank you very much for your contribution. Very nice. All right, let's do this. Who's got $50 for this item? Who's got $200 for this item?
Whoa.
$400. $400 from Dane Anderson of Nintendo Age. Thank you very much, sir. Do I have $450? I'm at $400. I'm looking for $450. I have $450 right here. Thank you, sir. $450. $500 in the back, number 202. We're at $500. I'm looking for $550. $500. Thank you, sir. I'm looking for $550. $500 going once. $500 going twice. $550, number 175. I'm looking for $600. I'm at $550. Thank you for that bid. I'm looking for $600 for this fantastic item. I'm at $550 going once. That's a good question. Actually, the cat adoption team would be. PRGE is not.
Are you guys a registered nonprofit in this state?
We are. Thank you for asking. We're a 401c4, which is a considered a social welfare organization, so you can't write ours off. But the cat adoption team is a 401c3 or some other 501c3. Yeah, thank you. I'm not an accountant by any stretch of the imagination. Now I've totally lost my place. $500 is where we are right here.
Oh, I think we were at 6.
We're at $550. We're looking for 6. Yes. $550, cameraman guy. What's your number again? Can you hold that up?
550 was 175 in the back there.
We are currently at 550
You guys are
at 175.
messing me up. Okay, so
we're looking for 600.
We're at 550. We're looking for 600. Okay.
There it is.
$600, 202. Thank you very much for helping me find my place again. 600 looking for 650. We're at 600. We're at 600 looking for 650 for the Nintendo Power First Edition. 600 going once. 600 going twice. 650!
Nope, there it is.
We're at 650.
What?
Howard has a comment.
Another, super quality card or something they want me to do some autograph or personalize on, I'll add that in as well, as long as we just arrange to get it to me. So it's that and the card, plus whatever else you want to forward off to me, and I'll
So Howard said, you didn't hear him. The winner of this auction, you'll be able to send even more stuff to him.
You guys all like being here, so it's really more for the show than the cats. So time to step up just a little bit more.
Yeah, let's see it. Howard, thank you. You're a very kind and generous person. Very nice of you. So we are, and I wrote it down this time so we didn't forget. We're at 650 in the back. Could you hold up your card so we know who you are? 650 in the back.
Okay.
Number 175. We're looking for 700 to continue the bidding. We're at 650, looking for 700.
Now, plus Howard's personal guarantee that you can send him something else, and he will autograph that as well.
650 going once. 650 going twice. Sold for $650. Thank you very much. Very generous. So one of us from the Retro Gaming Expo will be able to take your payment on that, and then we're going to probably write a big check to the cat adoption team at the end. So that's how we'll handle that. Well, it'll either be a check or some other method. We're going to probably pay them. Can I maybe have you set that over there?
That was a womp womp. Oh, yeah. This is finished. Is that okay?
Yes. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Well, that took a while. We're burning up some time here.
Thank you, Chris.
We're at 7:15, and we're jumping into item number 13 here. So I think we're doing okay. The next item is a freestanding Nintendo DS store kiosk, which is sitting right over here. And that is actually my item. So you'll be settling up with me at the end of the night for that item. There's no reserve on it. It's a freestanding store kiosk for the Nintendo DS Lite handheld system, designed to hold 2 DS Lite systems. It's made of really heavy steel construction. It includes 2 built-in DS chargers and attached styluses. The kiosk is missing the clamps that hold the DS units into place. So you'd need to get those if you wanted to actually use it. And the fluorescent bulbs in the base have been replaced. But there's blue LEDs that were in the top, and they're all kind of like burned out, so the top doesn't light up anymore. So it is what it is. There's no reserve on this item. Let's start the bidding at $25. 25 right here, do I have 50? 50 in the back, do I have 75? 75, do I have 100? 100 here, do I have 125? 125, 150, 107. I'm looking for 175 right there in the back. Looking for 200. We're at 175 in the back, I'm looking for 200. 175 in the back for the kiosk. 175, I'm looking for $200. 175 going once. 175 going $200 right here in the front lane. Thank you very much. We're at 200, looking for 225. 225 in the back, I'm looking for 250. 225 here, looking for 250. 225 going once. 225 going twice. Sold for $225. What is your number? Was that 174? Can you hold your card? Just a confirmation. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
174.
Appreciate that. Okay, next item is the, we're calling this the Instant NES Collection. John Hancock and Corey Strite, raise your hands there. These guys have some awesome stuff. And this is another one that they came up with. It's a really great set of an NES system with accessories and 300 games, all different titles. The system and games are, John has a comment about it, so.
The games are here, the system is at Corey's booth, so I just want to be clear with that.
So they can pick it up all up, but it's
Yes,
just in the other
it
room.
is there.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So there's 4 boxes. If you want to know what 300 games look like, there are 4 boxes up here. I won't make Lacey lift them up. But so those are 300 titles. They're not all sports, I guess. It was on the website. I don't know. Oh, there he is. He's got it up there. One step ahead of me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start on this. No reserve. Let's start the bidding on this item at $20. I saw 119 first, so let's jump to $50. $100 in the front. Do I have 125? 125, 166 had his number up, so I'm going to go 125, looking for $500, number 166. Wow. Thank you for helping this go faster. We're at 500. Do we have 550 for this lot? We're at $500. We're looking for 550. $500. I'll take 525. 500 going once. 500 going. 525 over here. 117. We have 525. Looking for 550. 550, number 166. So looking for 575. 550 is the current bid. 550 going once. 575. Looking for 600. 575, number 117.
Way back.
$600 in the back, number 192. Thank you very much. $600, looking for $625. $600. Looking for $625. 600 going once. $625 in the front, looking for $650. $625, number 166. Looking for $650. We're at $625. $625 going once. $625. $650, number 175. $650, we're looking for $675. We're at $650 going once. $650 going twice. $675 right there. We're looking for $700 now. We're at $675. $675, look for $700. $675 going once. NES collection. $700, number 175. $700, looking for $725. $700? It's another $25. It's not much. $700 going once. $700 going twice. Sold! Very nice. And you got the number on that, Rick?
175, was that correct? Will you verify that?
Could you hold your card up just for us?
175, we hold it up, thank you.
175.
Upside down, though. Thank you.
We can't read it until you
All
turn
right,
it around.
571, that's who won that.
Fantastic. Okay, next item up is amazing. Is Jacob here, the owner of this lot, the giant? Okay, there he is. So Jacob brought us we're calling it the Instant Video Game Collection. And raise your hand if you got a chance to see what I'm talking about. It was in the auction booth out there. You know, it's the giant video game collection. The spreadsheet is ridiculously long. I printed it in very small type, and it was 17 pages long. Almost 500 NES games, no doubles, most of the highly sought-after games. There's no NWC carts, there's no Flintstones or Little Samsons, unfortunately, but good stuff. 50 SNES rare and high-demand games, such as Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Mario RPG, 100 box Genesis games, including a lot of rare and sought-after titles, a complete Virtual Boy, and all the American release games except Jack Brothers, a few hundred Atari games, common games, 30 boxed Odyssey 2 games, a box system, 50 rare PS1s. So good stuff here. So the deal on this is the seller has not got a reserve on this item. I think he deserves a round of applause for this. I think we need to make sure that we encourage this type of behavior by bidding well for him. So he will take cash. He will accept a credit card through Square. He has asked that if you use the credit card for Square, that you would absorb the 2% premium on the card. So if you use Square, just add 2% to your total, and easy enough. And then there was an additional thing that you were, I don't know if you want to stand up and maybe. It was $4,000. So if the item goes above $4,000, Jacob is going to donate 10% of it to the Retro Gaming Expo. I have a question in the back. Yes, sir, Pablo? How many games total? Do you have a good feel for that? Yeah. It's hard to. Well, he's got numbers on there. Yeah, there's a scroll to the bottom. Oh, they restart, don't they? Yeah. You have enough information, Pablo? Yeah. I mean, this is one of those things where we couldn't like physically bring it in here. There's so much stuff. So the deal is you take it with you this weekend, and if you leave it here, we're going to take it ourselves. And there's shelving that it's sitting on, and you have to take the shelving too. So it's pretty cool shelving, but if you don't want it, if there's anyone else, like if you're bidding and you're not sure you want it because the shelving is a liability for you, maybe someone who's interested in the shelving could raise their hand and say, I'll take the shelving. So we'll figure that out. We'll cross that road as we come to it. Okay, sorry it took so long to set this one up. There's a lot with this item. I want to make sure we're all clearly communicated. So I'm going to start this item at $100. I have 800 here. Do I have 1,000? 1,000 here. Do I have 1,200? 1,200 here. Do I have 1,500? 1,500, number 178. Do I have 1,750? 1,750 in the back. Do I have 2,000? 2,000 here. Do I have 2,250? 2,250 here. Do I have 2,500? 2,500 here. Looking for 2,750. 2,500 looking for 2,750. $2,500 right here looking for 2,750. 2,750. Nick right there, number 145. We're at 2,750. I'm looking for $3,000. 2,750 looking for $3,000. 2,750. $3,000. Thank you, sir. 3,000 in the back. Looking for 3,250. 3,250. We're at $3,000 right now. We're looking for 3,250.
So quick adding.
Did I mess that up?
Quick adding. It's about 805 games. So probably give or take 20 on that. Just how quick I was going through it. 805.
Is the high bidder going to be reselling tomorrow? Good question. I don't know. Are they just the games or are there systems? There are a bunch of systems. Yeah, lots of box systems, accessories such as NES, SNES, N64, Atari 2600, Master System. There's a boxed NES Power Glove and various attachments for different systems. A boxed Turbo Graphics and 12 games, including all 3 bonks. Did I name all the systems? Can I name every system involved? Oh, isn't that what I just did? Did I? Okay, I'll. Really quickly for your benefit, there's a boxed NES, SNES, N64, Atari 2600, Master System, a boxed NES Power Glove, and boxed TurboGrafx. So hopefully that helps you.
TI-99.
We're at a TI-99. Thank you. So we're at 3,000 in the back. That's where we are. We're looking for 3,250. We're at 3,000, 3,250 right here. Thank you, sir. Thank you. 3,250, looking for 3,500. We're at 3,250, looking for 3,500. Think really hard. I'll give you a little moment on this one. 3,250 is the current bid. This gentleman here, looking for 3,500. 3,250. 3,250 going once. 3,500, number 145. 3,500 is the current bid. We're looking for 3,750. 3,500, looking for 3,750. I know it's hard. It takes you a minute to think about spending this much money, but we're at 3,500 right now with Nick. We're looking for 3,750 to move forward. 3,500 going once. 3,500 going twice. Sold for $3,500 to Nick Calberer. What's your number again, Nick? Can you hold that up? 145 for that one. Thanks. Great auction. I love that kind of stuff. Okay, the next item is something that we've never done before. Has anyone here ever been to the Classic Gaming Expo in Vegas? Raise your hand. Ever been to the auction at Classic Gaming Expo? You'll be familiar with this process. We have a mystery box. So select a mystery box. Don't open it. Leave the lid on. I don't have any Coronas. So how this is going to work is this is a box that could contain anything. There could be anything in this box. Is it pretty safe to say it's video game related? It could be video game related. This could be anything. So you could bid, and you could, who knows what's in this box. We're just going to try this year. We've never done this before. We're going to give it a shot. This auction will benefit our general fund to help put this show on. So the money that you spend on this is going to help us put the show, move the show forward. There could be anything in here, and I'm going to start the bidding at $10. All right. I'm going to jump to $50. I heard 50 here. 100 here I heard first. Do I have 150? 125, sure. 150 right here. I'm looking for 175. And 150 for the mystery box. I'm looking for 175. Could be anything. 175 in the back. Thank you. 200 in the front right here. I'm looking for 225. I'm at 200 with Hans. Thank you, Hans. Hans knows how it works. He goes to CGE. 200, looking for 225. 225, number 111, looking for 250. 225. 250 from Hans. Thank you, sir. 250 going once. Well, I didn't do that very well. How about 275 from somebody? We're at 250. We're looking for 275. I'm getting ahead of myself. 250. We would like 275 to keep the bidding going. 275 in the back, number 101. Thank you. We're looking for 300 for the mystery box that could be anything. Did I mention that you get to come up here and open it in front of everybody? 300 right here. We'll take anything. Yeah. 300 right here, number 111. We're looking for 325. 300, looking for 325. 325 in the back. Thank you very much. We're looking for 350. 325 in the back. 325, chance to be famous. Come up here. 325, looking for 350. 325 going once. 350, number 175. We're 350, we're looking for 375. 350, we're looking for 375. Remember, this is all about helping the show and not necessarily what's actually in the box. No, I shouldn't say that. This could be anything. I mean, I think someone's going to get a deal here. I'm just messing with you. It's probably really good. Yeah, you're the first person to make the what's in the box joke. I was expecting everyone to make that.
Nice.
All right. I believe, were we at 350? Someone hold up your card. Who's the high bidder? Help me out. Right there, 350.
175 again.
175 at 350. We're looking for 375. 350 going once. 350 going twice. Sold. Thank you very, very much. So come on up. Come on up. We're going to crack it open.
So the question, though, do you want the mystery box for $375 or behind door number 1?
So here's the deal. We're going to let you open it, but you got to pay us, even if you don't like it. So that's the deal.
When do we not pay?
These guys always pay. So pull out the contents and show them what it is.
Another mystery box.
Yay!
An even smaller mystery box. So what is it?
You've got.
So show me what it is, and I'll announce to everyone.
I've got Mario Snurtles, which will last me like 10 seconds. I'll eat all those.
So this is a box of candy.
You get a shirt valued at like $75, right?
It is, absolutely. Special edition t-shirt. And these are... Oh, these are Walter Day's Twin Galaxies trading cards for Portland Retro Gaming Expo, special limited edition.
Oh, there's like.
Oh, what else is in there? What is that? What is it?
And this is like handmade art too.
So they got a pile of gift cards, and I'm going to just slide them over to me and I'll read them. So there's two $10 gift cards to Video Game Wizard's booth. There's a $100 card for the Video Game Wizard's booth.
Thanks, Vic.
This is $25 to Level Up Studios. $25 to the NWCGE booth. $25 to the Classics booth. $25 to Recycled Gamer. You're welcome. $25 to Don Russell's booth. So I think you did okay here. Everyone who contributed to this, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. There you go, guys. I think you did really well.
We do it for the show.
And yeah, Pablo just said he does it for the show, and I know he does. These guys are awesome. We love having you guys come out. Thank you very much. I kid around with you, but seriously, we love you guys.
So look for that custom box next year at our live auction then. So, they'll be throwing it up then.
All right. Okay, so the next item here is kind of a special item. This is an Intellivision keyboard component, also known as the Brown Whale, owned by David P. Papa Intellivision Chandler. And he has, are they here tonight, the family? They're right there, okay. So these are the son and daughter of David Chandler, and I gotta crank through this because I want you guys to understand what this is. So we were contacted by the daughter of the late David P. Chandler, who wanted to share his work in the original Mattel Electronics and Television team with our attendees. So he worked for the original Mattel Electronics and Television team. He worked on the Intellivision keyboard component pilot program and retained some of the equipment and materials from his time with Mattel. You can learn more on his website. If you guys want to go to it right now, it's popintellivision.com. So they've decided to auction off one of his original pieces at the auction today. This is, anyone who knows anything about this knows this is probably the rarest Intellivision peripheral. It turns a first generation Intellivision into a home computer. It was test marketed on a limited basis. Then the program was scrapped. So Mattel bought back most of these items from the consumers. So fewer than 25 are known to exist. Is that a fair assessment somewhere in there? Toby's giving me the usual, yes, that's what the internet says, so we know it's true. This particular keyboard component actually has a very unique provenance because it comes from Mr. Chandler and is in excellent condition. So it comes with the keyboard component user's manual. Anyone who's ever bought one of these knows all this other crap's always missing. The keyboard component user manual, the original video cable extender. It's a very rare piece that extended the Intellivision console's video jack through the back of the keyboard component. It's just a little round thing that goes through the back and alone sells for a fortune. And then there's the final piece that I think really makes this a valuable and rare item is a notarized letter of provenance from Mr. Chandler's daughter that validates that this was his machine. The unit powers on and it displays the screen, but the tape drive has not been tested and the unit is sold as is with no warranty of operability. Okay, they will accept cash, PayPal, or credit card, and you will settle up with the family right here if you decide to purchase this item. There is a reserve on this item, and it's, I think, below the value. So I don't think we'll have any problem getting there, and we're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to start the bidding on this item at $500. I have $500 right here in the front. I'd like to see $1,000 next on the next bid. We're at $500. I don't know if we have any Intellivision fans here, but this is a really rare opportunity to own a piece of history right here. With $1,000 right there. We're at $1,000 right now. Thank you, sir. Wow. We're at $1,000 for this item, and I'd like to see it go to $1,500. And I will point out that the reserve is not met at this point. We're at $1,000. We'd like to go $1,500. You know, sometimes we bring these items out, and we have people who are really into the item we bring out, and sometimes we don't. It goes a little slower. But we do have a current bid of $1,000. We're looking for $1,500 to move it forward. I have $1,500, Billy Galaxy. Thank you very much, sir. The next increment is $2,000. The reserve is not met. I have $2,000 right here, number 171, and the reserve is met at $2,000. $2,000. Do I hear $2,500? We're at $2,000. I'd like to see $2,500 for this item. $2,000. $2,500 for the keyboard component. Anyone? $2,000.
Right here.
$2,500. Toby Wickwire. Wow. $2,500 is the current bid. Do we have $3,000? We're at $2,500. Oh, did I miss a bid? $3,000. Thank you, sir, very much. We're at $3,000 for this item. And I'm going to just go a little slower and give you guys a chance to think about it. We're at $3,000, number 171. Can we go to $3,500? We're looking for $3,500 bid to keep it moving. We're at $3,000. We're looking for $3,500. $3,000. Wow. $3,000, looking for $3,500. Okay, I'm going to go $3,250. If anyone will do that. We're at $3,000. I'm looking for $3,250. Anyone? $3,000, looking for $3,250. $3,000 going once. $3,000 going twice. Sold for $3,000. Number 171. Thank you, sir. Fantastic. Okay, next item. Hello. Next item is a Japanese Rob robot. This one is donated by or supplied by Ground Control. They will take your money for this item. They will be accepting your money, I should say. There's no reserve on this item. I'm going to start the bidding at $25 for the Japanese Rob robot. $25 I saw right there, the Final Fantasy shirt. $160. Let's go $50. Next bid, 50 here, looking for 75. 50 here, looking for 75 in the back, looking for 100. 100 here, looking for 125. 125, looking for 150. 150, looking for 175. 175, looking for 200. I got it. I'm looking for 225 now. We're at 200. I'm looking for 225. 225, number 178. I'm looking for 250. We're at 225 on the Japanese Rob robot. 225 is the current bid. Looking for 250. 225, going once. 225, going two times. Sold for $225. He's on the way back from the bathroom and he wins the auction. Awesome. 178. Great. Next item. This is a Life Fitness Entertainment Exercise Bicycle Controller with Mountain Bike Rally game cartridge for the SNES. So what this was a, you're not doing this item? Oh, okay. That's cool. We'll pull it. No big deal. So we just found out this item actually didn't come today, so we'll just skip it. If you had your heart set on it, then I'm sorry. Oops, somehow the mystery box has got in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, let me just double check that. Yeah, I don't know how they got in there. I'm going to delete those two mystery boxes.
Take my moment of glory.
Great. Okay. The next item. This is Corey Straight. Want to raise your hand there, Corey? Classics. If you're ever in Kelso, Washington, Corey owns a store called Classics there. A lot of great stuff. This is an N64 game lot. 187 games. 187. Ooh. I could sing some Ice Cube for you. So the deal here is this is a lot of 187 different N64 games, loose carts, no boxes, no manuals. The condition varies. And I have it under good authority, they're not all Madden. There might be a few in there. And there's the list right there. So maybe Jake can give it a little bit of scrollage so you can see what's in there. And I'll let you just take a peek. So 187 N64, loose N64 games. And we're going to start the bidding on this item at $25. I have $25 right here, number 119. Do I have $50? I have $50, number 183. I saw $75. Number 124, $100 here. Do I have 125? A 111 at 125. Do I have 150? 150 right here, number 119. Do I have 175? 169 gets it at 175. 200, number 111. We're at 225 now. We have 200. I'm looking for 225. I'm at 200. I'm looking for 225. What is that about? Is that your number? So you're bidding on it. You just don't have a number? Is that what it is? Okay. I saw his number first, so I'll give it to you. 225. Now we're looking for 250. 250, number 177. I'm looking for 275. 250, number 177. Looking for 275. We're at $250. 275 over here. Thank you. We're looking for 300. We're at 275. Right here on the side, we're looking for 300. 275 is the current bid. $300, anyone, for the N64 lot? We're at 275. $300, number 117. We're looking for 325 now. $300 is the current bid. 300, looking for 325. 325, number 168. Thank you, sir. We're looking for 350. We're at 325. We're looking for 350. 325. 350, number 117. We're at 350. Look for 375. 350's 375, number 177. Wow. 375 is the current bid. 375, looking for 400. 375 is the current bid. $400, number 168. We're looking for 425 now. We're at $400. Looking for 425. 400 going once. 400 going twice. Sold for $400 to number. What is your number, sir? 168. Thank you.
If you want a real card, come up here and I'll give you a real one. Who had the 666 in the back? Maybe. You're ignoring me now?
You can just write 666. I don't know. He probably should come up and give us his name.
So if you want a bidder card, come up here and I'll give you one. Anyone else, too?
Yeah, if anyone wants a bidder card, come on up. Great. Okay, the next item is awesome. So I emailed this guy because I saw he posted on Reddit that he had found a prototype NES game, and I thought it was awesome. And I said, you should come to our show and auction it off. And he answered me. And so we kind of negotiated a little bit, and he came up with, he decided he was going to bring this card to the auction. What it is it's a game called Blockout. It's a prototype game for NES. He found this at a thrift store. And it's, I think I was told that someone else is aware of a Blockout prototype, a different version of it existing, but no one's ever dumped the ROM on this game. Byerly, are you in the house, in the hizzy? Yeah, so he is, did I say that right? That was your understanding? Yeah, so okay, he's nodding. NES Blockout prototype, it's fully playable. I played it, it's very cool. You guys are holding it up, right? See if I missed a description here. So this game was released on several other platforms, including there was an arcade version, Genesis, Commodore 64, Amiga PC, Atari Lynx, Atari ST, Apple IIgs, and Macintosh. And again, it appears fully playable. And like a lot of other games at the end of the NES's life, it just never quite made it to market. So this is a fantastic item, and we're really happy to have it. Anyone who collects this kind of thing is going to know the value here. There's no reserve. I'm going to start the bidding at $500. $1,000 right here in the front. Do I have $1,250? I'm at $1,000 with Steve Lynn. I'm looking for $1,250. $1,000. Wow. $1,000 is the current bid. I'm looking for $1,250. $1,000. $1,250. Josh Byerly, number 169. $1,500. $1,500 with Steve Lynn. We're at $1,500 now for this item. Excuse me. We're looking for $1,500. We're looking for $1,750 at this point. $1,500. Looking for 17. $2,000. Josh Byerly really wants this game. Number 169. We're at $2,000. Do we have $2,250? $2,250 right here. We're looking for $2,500. $2,250 with Steve Lynn. We're looking for $2,500. $2,250. It comes with the sleeve. Special edition. We're at $2,250. We're looking for $2,500. $2,250 going once. $2,250 going $2,500 from Josh. Thank you, sir. $2,500. $2,750 right here. Steve Lynn is up to $2,750. We're looking for $3,000. Come on, make it even three. Just go for it, dude. Go. Go. Do it. $2,750 is the current bid with Steve Lynn. We're looking for $3,000. $2,750 going once. $2,750 going two times. Sold to Steve Lynn. We'll look for a batch of repros of this game next year at the show. Going to be dumped? Thank you, sir. Steve has just said that he's going to dump the ROM and make it available. I think that deserves a very, very big round of applause. Very noble of you, sir. You're awesome. Okay, so we have another NES prototype cartridge right now. This is NES Boulderdash prototype cart. I don't know, Rick, is there anything like special that you want to say about it? Okay. We'll hold it up here and see if we can shed some light on it. I think we're still looking for it. Boulderdash, you guys all know what game that is. Let's see here. There is a reserve. We're on a search for the Boulderdash cart. Please bear with us for one moment. Do you think that your booth's
They only grabbed stuff that was at the auction counter.
okay? Is there a picture of it? Oh, it's right there. There it is. So we're gonna have to show you a picture, and Rick's got it somewhere with his stuff, so he'll have it for you. All right, so I'm gonna start the bidding for this item. Yeah, there is a reserve on the side. I'm going to start the bidding at $100. Do I have $100? Right here, I'm looking for $150. Reserve is not met. We're at $100 looking for what? I have $150 in the back. I'm looking for $200. I'm at $150. $200 right here. I saw $119. Are you bidding? $200. The reserve is met right now. We're at $200. We're looking for $250. $250, Josh in the back. Thank you, sir. We're looking for $300 now. We're at $250. You going to step up? $300? Maybe. We're at $250. $250 going once. Looking for $300. $250 going once. $250 going twice. Sold to Josh for $250. Thank you, sir. What's your number, Josh? 169. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple more items, and then we'll take a really short breather break. I know we've all been sitting here for a while.
We just got the AC.
Oh, you got it turned on? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They just told me that they kicked the AC down a little bit, so sorry if it's a little warm in here. A lot of people. This is a new old stock PlayStation 2 Neon Stein. And when I say new old stock, it means it's old, original PS2 dealer display sign. This is Andy's. Andy, this is your sign, right? Yeah. PS2 sign. So it's new in the box. It's just an older sign. New open box. Yeah. So you can hold it up there. Yeah. The little plastic is on the logo. You know, you can still. I love that feeling of pulling that plastic off for the first time. You can be the one to do it. There you go. So pretty sweet. Do we need to plug it in? Maybe you could, while I'm doing it, you could, yeah, Jake will help you plug it in. Okay. Sorry, question? Oh, the payment on this one, what's your payment types? He could take anything, so. All right, there's no reserve on this item. We're going to start the bidding at $50. 50 here, I'm looking for 75. 75, 106, you were first, so $100. 100 here, looking for 125. 125 in the back, I'm looking for 150. 200 right here, number 111, I'm looking for 225. 225 right here, thank you very much, looking for 250. 225 for that sign, looking for 250. 225, I'm looking for $250. 225, 250, number 111. We're at 250. I'm looking for 275. 250. Looking for $275. The PlayStation 2. 275 right here. Number 131. Looking for 300. We're at 275. I'm looking for $300. 275. Looking for $300. 275 going once.
It has the mounting instructions too, so that might be limited
There you go.
edition.
The mounting instructions. 275 going once. 275 going twice. Sold for 275. To bidder number 131. Thank you very much. Oh, I think it goes one above. You're good. Next item is a Nintendo 64 Lightbox sign. This one came from Danny Kim. Danny, where are you? There you go. He's right over there. So you can settle up with Danny. And what payment types on that one? Anything? Great. Trade for Neo Geo cartridges. Sure, he'll take that. This is a Nintendo 64 36-inch backlit sign. It has a working fluorescent light, but it's missing the actual translucent panel from the front. So the back has the N64 decal. The front is just... am I characterizing that correctly, Danny? Is that... No front translucent panel, just the back decal, right?
Do we have it up here?
Is it? Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, the Genesis 64.
On the floor. Yeah, that's it. So flip it around so they can see. Yeah, just that the other side only has the fluorescent tube on it. Okay. Yeah, I know. Not so exciting. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
I got a short line. Sorry.
Okay, great. So this item does have a reserve. I'm going to start the bidding at $50 on this item. Do I have $50? Anyone on this item? 50. I have $50 right there. I'm looking for 75. 75, John Hancock. I'm looking for 100. Reserve is not met. I'm at 75. I'm looking for I have 100 right here. The reserve is met. We're at $100 for the N64 sign. $100. You can applaud. It's awesome. 100. Looking for 125. $100 is the current bid. Looking for 125, Corey. We're at 125. We're looking for 150. 125. 150, anyone? 150. We're at 125. We'd like 150 to continue the bidding. 125 going once. 125 going twice. Sold for 125. To bidder number. What's your number, Corey? You hold up your number there, buddy. Thank you, sir. 163. The next item, also from Danny Kim. He'll accept any type of payment with normal currency type payment. This is a Nintendo Dolphin GameCube prototype dev unit. I'll give you a minute to pull this guy out. It's the gray one. Yeah. There is a reserve on this. This has a digital AV output, analog AV output, VGA output, a FireWire port, 2 memory card ports on the back, and then 4 controller ports. This is obviously what you would use to develop GameCube games. Pretty simple. Have you tested it or anything, Danny? You know anything about it? Okay, so he says it requires some kind of cartridge that he doesn't have that's not included with it. So it's pretty much as is, but very cool item. Question was, can you compile on it? So the person you bought it from said they knew it worked, they had the cartridge, but they just wouldn't tell you that part. Okay, fair enough. All right, there is a reserve in this item. I'm going to start the bidding at $250. So I have $250 for the GameCube dev kit. $250. I have $250 right here. I'm looking for $500. $250, looking for $500. Okay, I'm going to go $400. We're at $250. I'd like to get $400 to move the bidding on. We're at $250. Reserve is not met. $250 is the current bid. We'd like to move it up to $400. Get a little closer to that reserve. $250 is the current bid. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the house. Sorry, that one didn't move. Okay, moving on. Nintendo Famicom keyboard, data recorder, and Famicom Basic version 3, all complete in box. This is Ybot Classic Games, also known as Toby Wickwire, right here in the front. As far as I know, you can take all kinds of payment types. He'll take, Square, PayPal, cash. Let's see if I have any additional notes here. All tested and working, it says. All complete in box. And we're going to have Lacey hold it up here really quick. All right. There is a reserve on this item. I'm going to see if we can get to it. I think we can. Let's start the bidding at $50. Do I have $50 on this item? I saw 50 back there first, so let's go to 100. We're at $50. I'm looking for 100. 50 back here. I'm looking for 100. Sure, you can. We're at $50 in the back. We're looking for 100, and the reserve is not met. We have 100 in the back right there. I'm looking for 150. 150 right here. I'm looking for 200. The reserve is not met. We're at 150. We're looking for $200. Reserve is not met. 150. Come on up. Take a look. We're at 150. We'll hold there for a moment. $200 right here. Thank you, sir. We're looking for 250. We're just edging up on that reserve. We're at 200. We're looking for 250 to move it forward. $200 current bid. Looking for $250 from anyone. $200. Has everyone had a chance to look at it? We're at 200. Looking for 250. The reserve is not met at this time. $200 going once. $200 going twice. Sold to the house on that one. All right. Moving on. The next item is this is awesome. Nintendo lighted sign. This one belongs to Rick Wise. And Rick, you can accept all the payment types, right? All the normal stuff, yeah. Great. It works perfectly, you said. It's this one here. And the back, I believe, is a decal. The front is an actually embossed plastic that sticks through the metal, die-cut metal. And we'll see if we can get it turned on for you. It's, of all the Nintendo dealer displays, other than the World of Nintendo one that sparkles, this is a really awesome one. My favorite is that one, but this one is very cool. There you go. You could be basking in the glow of your own Nintendo sign at home. So there is a reserve, but we're going to start the bidding right now at $100. So $200. Reserve is met. I saw 106 first. I'm going to go $300. 300 here. I want to go to 400. 400, number 170. We're at 400 right there. I'd like to see 500 for this sign. We're at $500 right here, number 160. Thank you, sir. 500. Can we see 6 for this item? $500. You could spend 6 and take it home. Maybe. 500 is the current bid. We're looking for $600 to move it forward. 500 is the current bid. I'll go 550. We're at 500. I'll go 550. Anyone? 500 is the current bid. 550. 500 going once. 550, number 175. Do I have 600? 550 is the current bid. Looking for 600 to move it forward. This sign is awesome, dude. You should totally bid on it. 550, I'd like 600 to move forward with it. $600. Thank you, sir. Woo! Yeah. 600 is the current bid. We'd like 650 to keep it moving. $600. 650 would move us forward. 650 in the back, number 175. We're looking for 700 now. We're at $650. 650. We'd like 700. $6.50 going once. Oh, come on, man. $6.50 going twice. Sold for $6.50. That's great. I love an auction like that. Very nice. All right. So I think at this point we'll do. Should we just take 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Okay. We're going to do a little something I learned from Bobby Roberts called Mob Rule. And so I'm going to say take a break, and then you cheer if you want to take a break. I'm going to say keep going, and you cheer if you want to keep going. So take a break. Keep going. Done. Next item up for bid is our second mystery item, mystery box. You guys all saw what was in the last one. I think they got a pretty good deal on it. There was at least as much in gift certificates as they paid. Plus, they got a bunch of additional stuff. Plus, they got the value of benefiting the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, which we thank you very much for doing. Thank you. So mystery box item number 2. Let's just start this one at $50. $50 right here. Do I have 100? 100 in the back. I saw right there. 150. 150 here. Do I have 200? 200 number 111. Do I have 250? I'm at 200 number 111. 250 right here with Hans. Thank you very much. I'm looking for 300. 250 for the mystery box. 300 number 168. We're looking for 350. 300 is the current bid. We're looking for 350 to keep it going. 350 with Hans. Thank you, sir. We're looking for 400 for PRGE. 350 is the current bid. 400 would help us out a lot. 350 is the current bid. 350 going once. 350 going twice. $400 number 111. We're at 400. We'd like 450. We're at $400 number 111. Can you hold your card up just so Hans can glare at you? Number 111. That's the guy right there. We're at 400. We'd like to go to 450 if we can. $400 for the mystery box. $400 going once. $400 going twice. Sold for $400. Thanks to everyone who bid in that, because you all helped us raise some money to make the show better next year, and we really appreciate it. Let's do a little openage. Here we go. See what we got.
And it's a
here.
pop-out snake.
What's that? So let's. Can you guys maybe just step over here, and that way I can share with the crowd what you're finding. Help me out just a little bit. Okay, so we have a couple of the Portland Retro Gaming Expo trading cards. If any of you are fans of Walter Day, you can check out. He's doing this video game trading cards deal right now. Portland Retro Gaming Expo $75 T-shirt. One of our old school T-shirts here, a little older one. And we got more cards. 25 to John's Bizarre Galaxy. Thank you for donating that. $100 to Video Game Wizards. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Wizards is the big military booth in the middle that we're all just drooling over. CD Game Exchange for 25. We got Danny and Kevin. Danny Kim, is that who this is? Yep, right over there. So those guys have a $25. So what you want to do on these guys is go use these tomorrow. That's the deal with these. So you go out in the show hall and just like fill up your stuff. Hold your horses there, Tiger. Wybot Classic Games 25, Nintendo Age 25. Thanks, guys. And Charles Dysert, EVG 2000 on Atari Age is $25. Thank you, Charles, very much for that. And the game is 31 in 1. NES cartridge, very cool. Anyone want me to read the games on the back? Okay, I'll read them really quick. Mary 1, that's M-E-R-R-Y. Mary 1, Mary 2, Kung Fu, Circus, Xarion, Iceman Balloon, Macross, Arabian Popeye. These are all just like ROM rips, right? Yeah. Ninja Mappy, Baseball, Pac-Man. Pac-Man spelled P-A-C-K-M-A-N. You know, to avoid the copyright. Wrestle, just Wrestle. Or, well, there's Wrestle and then there's Champion right underneath, so I don't know if it's Wrestle Champion. Okay. Galaxian, Karateka, Pinball, Skyforce, Dajingang 1, 5 chess, just 5. Lunar Ball, Road Fight, Excite Bike, Zippy Race, Formation 2, Star Force, and Battle City. I like Formation 1 better, actually. Those are all the games on that card. I hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. Really appreciate that. Good stuff. Did we ever find the Wii dev unit?
Yeah, that's one that didn't sell. That was the big one.
No, that was the GameCube.
Oh, sorry. I don't think we looked for it.
Danny, did you bring another dev unit for another platform that starts with a W? Is it up here? Okay. The Wonderswan dev platform. That's awesome. Okay, so I have your numbers here for that, so we're good. Okay, so this is another dev kit. Danny Kim, just raise your hand. He's the owner of it. Kind of specializes in dev kits, brings a lot to the show, and we really appreciate that. Cool stuff. This is a Nintendo Wii dev unit. Kind of a new thing here. What's the question? Can you program games on it, Danny? You can. Okay. Okay, so there is a fairly, there's a reserve on this, a modest reserve. So I'll just read the list here so you know what's in it, unless you have it up on the screen. Oh, you don't. Complete and original shipping box. Contents include the NDev unit.
Is that the one, or is that still in the box?
What are we auctioning off?
The Wii Dev unit.
I know. We don't know what those things are. There's a
Oh, okay.
box and there's this.
So is that
Thank
the
you.
blue one?
I don't know what that is.
So Danny, can you help us out? The confusion is that they don't know which of these random metal boxes is the Wii Dev unit.
Okay, so that.
Okay. Yes.
Cardboard box goes with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. So thanks for clearing that up, Toby. So it has 2 Wii remotes. It has 2 Wii nunchucks, a Wii sensor bar, a Wii AV cable, 3 USB to FireWire cables, VGA cable, NDev tools disc, and a dev kit system menu quick guide. That is the complete. This is a model number RVT001 for those who want to get all googly on it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this kicked off right now. So we're going to start the bidding on this item at $200 for the Wii Dev Kit. See where we go with it. I saw 200 over here. Can we hit 300? We're at 300 here. Reserve is not met. Looking for 4. $300 for the Wii Dev Kit. Looking for 4. 300. Not a lot of opportunity to get these kinds of things, so this might be your chance. We're at $300. I'm looking for 400 to move on with the Wii Dev Kit. $300 going once. $300 going twice. Sold to the house. Didn't make a deal on that one. Okay, so this next item is another item from Kawai's, and it's kind of a unique item. So back in the day, maybe, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago, before they had all these Hyperkin NES handheld games where you could play the game in a little handheld unit, people would make these things like homebrew little handheld NES games. And there was a guy at CGE who was making them, and I don't think he made a whole lot of them. So this is a one-of-a-kind hand-built portable NES system that Rick purchased back at that time, back in the day. Custom built, vacuum formed plastic, hand built portable NES. You might recognize, I believe the screen probably came out of a PS1 screen, the PlayStation 1 screen that snapped on top. And Rick, does this work? It works? Yes. Works okay? It has a built-in battery? Has a power cord. Does it have a battery inside, or does it only run off of AC? You don't know. Okay. It may or may not run off of batteries. That's what we know. Very unique item. Oh, okay. Well, it might have a rechargeable one side. Did someone have a comment or question?
Do either RGB or composite. Which one is it running off of?
Good question.
Yeah.
Rick just liked how it looked, so he bought it. And I don't know the guy. Yeah, we don't know. I tried to do some research on this, and I think, Ian, didn't you know who the guy was? I think Toby asked you about this. He scammed a lot of people. You what? Oh, right. So I seem to remember this. So what happened is the guy took money for a lot of these systems, and then he only made a few, and so I guess he kind of walked away from that deal, unfortunately. So there are fewer of these because of that. He made the cases himself, hand vacuum molding. Yeah. So there it is. It's on. Very cool. Okay. I just wanted you guys to really have a good understanding of this. I'm sorry I'm kind of rambling here of what this item is. There is a reserve on this item. Very rare item. I'm going to start the bidding at $100 for this item. Do I have 100 right here in the front? I'd like 200 to keep the bidding going. 200 right here. I'd like to see 300. The reserve is not met. I'm at 200. I'd like to see 300. Not going to see many of these. This is kind of from the history of video games when people first started making their own mods before Hyperkin got in the game and started doing it. We're at 200. I'd like to see $200. Do I have 3 from anyone? 200 going once. 200 going twice. Sold to the house. Can't always make a deal on these. We'll try our best. All right, this next item is an original clear Game Boy. So you've probably seen the original Game Boys that are in the clear plastic case. But this one's kind of cool because it was a factory refurb. So if you sent in your Game Boy for service, they would have sent you back one sealed in a bag and then inside a paper cardboard shipping container. This one was never unsealed from that container. So it's a factory refurbed, clear, original Nintendo Game Boy, still sealed in the original mailer packaging. This one's from another castle, so those guys can maybe raise their hands back there. There's a modest reserve on this item, but I'm going to go ahead and start the bidding at $30 on this item. I have 30 right here. Do I have 40? $100. The reserve is met. I'm at 100 here. Do I have 125? $100 with Annie. I'm looking for 125. $100 going once. I don't see anyone else. $100 going. 125 right here with Dane. Thank you very much. Oh, it's fine. Are you still cool with the 125, Dane? With the droppage that just happened? Thank you, sir. So we're at 125 with Dane. We'd like 150 to keep the bidding moving. We're at 125. The item is sold. The reserve's met. 125 going once. 125 going twice. Sold for 125. What's your number, Dane? Got 100. Yes, first in line, sir. Okay, next item we have is prototype pages from a 1990 Super Mario Brothers activity book, published by Golden Books, Western Publishing. This item comes to us from Billy Galaxy. Billy, you want to raise your hand there and let everyone know who you are? Will you take all the credit cards and all that kind of stuff, or just cash? Okay, yeah, so Billy's explaining to me that the terminology we use here is a little wrong. This is original artwork used to create this activity book. So a very cool item. 12, I'm going to read the description here. This will help. 12 pages from the 1990 Nintendo Super Mario Brothers activity book published by Golden Books, Western Publishing, acquired directly from Western Publishing's archives. The 12 pages are all original production pages from the book, and a few of them included original hand-drawn artwork. Is that a fair description? Okay, one's blank intentionally. So if you see a blank page in there, that's on purpose. Okay. Very good. So we have. So I have no reserve with a certain starting bid, Billy. Is that right? I just want to double check. No reserve with a starting bid of what we discussed. Okay, good. I'm going to start the bidding on this at $50. Do I have $50? Right there, I see 50. Do I have 75? I'm at $50 right here. 75, number 202. I'm looking for 100. I'm at 75. 100 right here. Looking for 125. $100. 125, number 202. I'm looking for 150. 125 is the current bid. I'd like 150 to move it forward, and I have it right here. 150. I'm looking for 175 now. I have 150. 150, looking for 175 to move it forward for the activity book. I see a hand, 175, don't have a number. All right, 175, we'll take it. Looking for 200 now. $200, number 112, we're at 200. We'd like 225. We're at $200. We'd like 225 to move it forward. $200. $200 current bid. We'd like 225 to move it forward. 200 going once. 200 going. 225 I have right here. I'd like 250 to move it forward. We're at 225. I'd like 250. 225. 250 number 112. We're at $250. We need to go to 275 to keep it going. 250 is the current bid. 275. Anyone? 275. 275. 250 is the current bid. Going once for 250. Going twice for 250. Sold for 250. Thank you very much. Great item. What's your bidder number on that? 112. Thank you, sir. Rick's one step ahead of me here. The next item is a homebrew game that was actually just released at our show today. It's Road Warriors Homebrew for Atari 2600 Special Edition. And so these guys released, this is like not a prototype or repro, this is a game they made. And it's really cool. It's got a lot of little extra things in the package. There's like a little Hot Wheel car. It's a driving-based game. John's going to stand up here and maybe shed a little more light on what it is because he's going to come up. Here he comes.
All right, so we had some fun with this. Real quick, we got it plexiglass. Thought we'd had custom. It's not sealed in there, but we decided we'd double seal it. But anyways, it's called the Limited Superior Collector's Special Enhanced Ultra Hyper Turbo Gold Extreme Mega Platinum Hunter Post-Apocalyptic Signature Sealed Legendary Super Edition. Okay, we had some fun. All right. So we got an extra music track. There's a 7-song CD of original music. This one has an additional song in it on a light scribe disc. We have a custom unique glow-in-the-dark like bouncy ball. A custom unique die-cast car in there. The ROM is different on this game. It has a different color background, and it's been destroyed. So it's the only ROM to exist. So it's just a little fun to have. Anyways, we just appreciate supporting the show. It's something for me just to be a part of. Chris Trimu was a programmer. It's his first Atari 2600 game. It's a good game.
Nice work on that game, Chris. Yeah. It's very cool.
Chris Trimu. Anyways, thank you. That's it.
All right, great. So there's no reserve on this item. Let's start the bidding at $50. $50 right here. Do I have 75? 75 right here. Do I have 100? 100 right here. Do I have 125? 125 in the back. I'm looking for 150. Or 125 in the back. I'm looking for 150. $125 is the current bid. One-of-a-kind item. $150. 175 right here in the front, number 106. Thank you, sir. We're at 175. I'm looking for 200 to keep it moving. 175 is the current bid. 175 going once. 175 going twice. Sold for $175. Thank you, sir. You're 106, correct? Thank you, sir. Great. Okay, next item up for bid here is a sealed Waterworld for Atari 2600. Very cool item that walked into the show hall today. Corey Erickson, are you here in the show hall? He's right there, and he will accept cash, PayPal, or credit cards. So this is a Waterworld for Atari 2600. I'm not even going to explain what that is because anyone who's going to bid on it will know. The box has a little bit of crushing on one side. There's a hang tag on the plastic, but it's pretty well sealed. I don't know if you're going to get all VGA Grady on this one, but it's pretty cool. Not that we condone such things. So there's a modest reserve in this item. We're going to start the bidding on this item at $50. So I have $50. Right here I have 50. Do I have 100? 100 in the back, number 181. I'd like to go 150. Reserve is not met. We're at 150, number 178. We're looking for 200 now. The reserve is not met on this item. We're at 150. We're looking for $200, and the reserve is met now. So we're at $200. The item is considered sold at this point. The reserve is met. $200. We'd like $250 to keep it moving. $200. We'd like $250. $200. I will go $225 if someone will do that. We're at $200. We'd like $225 to keep it moving. $225. $225. Toby Wacquire, thank you very much. Can we get $250? We're at $225. We'd like to see $250 for this item. Excuse me. $225. Current bid. Going once. $250, number 164. Thank you, sir. We'll go $275 on the next bid. $250 is the current bid. $250. Current bid, we need $275 to keep it going. $275. $250 going once. $250 going twice. Sold for $250. Thank you. What was the number? Who was that? 164. Thanks, guys. All right, moving on. Sealed black label Metal Gear Solid for PS1 with the sealed promo CD. So this is the promotional music CD that originally came with it. To find these together is kind of a cool thing. There is a price sticker on the label, just so you can get a feel for what you're getting yourself into here. Let me see what we have. No reserve. I'm going to start the bidding at $20 on this item. I saw $124 first. $100 right here, $156. Do I have $125? I'm at $100. $125, number 164. $125 is the current bid. We want $150 to move it forward. $150, number 103. Thank you, sir. We're looking for $175. We're at $150 right here in the front. We'd like $175 to keep it going. $150. $175 to move it forward. $175 from anyone. $150 current bid. $150 going once. $150 going twice. Sold for $150. Congratulations. What's your number? Your bidder number is 103. Thanks. Awesome. So the next item we have up for bid is a sealed Game Boy Color Zelda Oracle of Seasons. This was another item from another castle. Guys in the back there, they were bidding very well tonight. We appreciate that. So Game Boy Color Zelda Oracle of Seasons, minor shrink wrap wear and sticker residue on the shrink wrap, but I saw it was in very good shape. If anyone wants a closer look during this auction, I know it's kind of hard to see this item. They're welcome to come up here, and I'll pause the bidding while you evaluate the item. So there is a reserve on this item. So we're going to go ahead and try to get right to it here and start the bidding at $30. So I have 30. I saw 152 first. Let's go $40. $40, 124, $50. We're at $40 with number 124. We'd like $50 to move it forward. $50 right in the front. Do we have 60? The reserve is not met yet. $60 right here. Do we have 70? The reserve is not met. $70 in the front. Do we have 80? Do we have $85? Because that would get us really close to the reserve. $85. The reserve is met. We're at 85 right there. Do we have 95? $95. We're at 85 now. We'll go 95 for the next bid. $85. Zelda Oracle of Seasons sealed. 85. Current bid. We'd like 95 to move it forward. And I see 95 right there, number 126. We're at 95. Let's go 105. 95 to 105. 95 is the current bid. We'd like 105 to keep going. 95 going once. 95 going twice. Sold for $95. And please hold up your bidder number there. Sir, whoever was the high bidder there, if you could just throw your number in the air. And high bidder. Wave it like you just don't care. 126. Thank you, sir. I know you get so excited, then you forget to show your bidder number. Happens to me too. Next item. This one is from Charles Dysert. Charles, you in the house there, buddy? There you are. So you can settle up with him. And Charles, what's your preferred payment? You could do PayPal or cash. Okay, very good. So Charles brought us a SEGA Genesis SEGA CD unit. The cool thing is it's in a rental case. Actually has a big decal on the front of the case. I love rental cases personally. I think they're the coolest thing. Let me find my place here really quick. So Charles has a modest reserve on this item. As far as you know, it works, right, Charles? Totally works. Okay. How many controllers in there? Anything? I don't know if that's going to... 2 controllers underneath. Fantastic. Okay. So like I said, modest reserve. I'm going to start the bidding at $50 on this item. 50 I see over here. Do I have 75? 75 right here. Do I have 100? $100 right here. The reserve is met at $100. Do I have 125? I'm at $100. 125 over here. I saw John Hancock first, so we're going to go 150 for the next bid. John's at 125. We need 150. 125 over here. We need 150 to keep it moving. 125 for the rental case. 125. Sorry?
The console has a rental sticker on it.
Oh, the console has a rental sticker. Yeah, that just makes it cooler. 125 is the current bid. Going once. Jay, you're not going to do it? Oh, come on, man. Oh, I'm sorry. 125 going once. 125 going twice. Sold for $125. To Mr. John Hancock. What's your number again, real quick? 163. Thanks. All right. I think we have 10 items left, so we're going to just try to really zip through these. We're good. We got a half hour. We're awesome. I won't zip too much. Next item, another Danny Kim special dev kit. Sony PlayStation Worldwide. Oh, this isn't a dev kit. This is cool. Sony PlayStation Worldwide system. Oh, it is a dev console. I'm very confused. Sony PlayStation Worldwide system. Net. I don't know. Is this Rose? This is region-free mail-order development console. Includes AC power cable, AV cable, 2 controllers, instructions, box, and packing.
Basically, anyone can buy these to make their own games.
Right, so you could order this from Sony. Just order up this kit if you wanted to be a game developer. Anyone could do this. You didn't have to be like a special licensee or something like that. Very cool item. Okay. As I said, there's a modest reserve in this item. I don't think we'll have any trouble hitting it. I'm going to... Danny, is it black or blue? Black. It's black. Like matte black. Yeah. Would you bid higher if it was blue? I don't... Should it be blue? I've seen the blue ones. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so let's start the bidding on this item at $50. Do I have 50 over here? Do I have 100? I saw 100 there, and the reserve is met. So 100 here. Do I have 150? 150 here. Do I have 200? 200 there. Do I have 250? 200 here. Do I have 250? $200. I know a lot of you are putting your hands up at the same time. I'm trying to scan across the room as best I can. We're at $200 over here. I'm looking for $250. $200 current bid. I'll do $225. $225. We'll move it forward. $200 the current bid. $225 right here. Thank you, sir. We're at $225. $250. We'll take it back. Anyone? $225 current bid. $225 going once. Dude, you're making the right choice. Don't be nervous, man. You're doing it. $225 going twice. Sold for $225. We're going to expect you to make some games and bring them to the show next year and sell them with this kit. Awesome. He's from the Portland Indie Game Squad, aren't you? Yeah, so these guys are awesome. They're making homebrew games. They're indie developers for the win. All right, next item is, this one is myself and Toby are kind of the co-owners of this item. This is a stack up for NES. And it's a partial set in that it is missing only the box and the manual. So everything else is in there. It's all wrapped up. So the cartridge sleeve, 2 grippers, 5 platforms, and 5 discs. Again, missing only the manual and the box. The plastic tray is there. There's a few small cracks in the end of it, but it's in pretty good shape. If anyone wants a closer look, they can come up here. Feel free to take a look. We have no reserve on this item. Take a good look. I see a bid over here already for $5,000 from Jay. So we'll start out bidding there. Yes. Oh, did we skip one? Do you have one on
another PlayStation.
Oh, we did. Okay, I'll go back and do that one.
Yeah.
No problem. So I'm going to start the bidding on this with Jay at $20. So we're at 20. Do we have 30? I saw 30, number 199. Let's go 40 with Jay. I saw that. 50. What's the number? 100 here. Do I have 125? We're at $100. 125. And please do feel free to shout out a number if you want to do that. We love to get it moving forward. We're at $100. We'd like 125 to move it forward on the stack up set. 100 current bid. We'd like to move it up to 125. $100. Oh, I got the 125 back here. So sorry, Jay. 125 is the current bid. 126. We could be here all night. Sorry, man. 125 is the current bid in the back. I'd like to go to 150 to move it forward. 125 is the current bid. 150 would move it forward. 125 going once. 150 here in the front. We have 150 as the current bid. We'd like 175 to move it forward. 150 is the current bid. 175 would move it forward. 150 going once. 150 going twice. Sold for $150. And we'll take anything on that, you know, whatever. And you're, what's the number again? 104, 104. Okay. So what we have now is a Sony Tool Dev Unit. Sony Tool Dev Unit. Is this? So help me out. This is another Danny Kim Dev Unit. Is this a, I don't even know what this is. Is this PS1, PS2? PS2 Dev Unit. Why does it say tool? Does it say tool on it? You are a tool if you own it? That's pretty cool. Very cool item. So this is a, so it says here this is a PAL unit, but region free. Is that fair assessment? So you need a PAL TV or no? You don't need a PAL TV, but it's a PAL unit. Okay. Yeah, VGA outputs, dual video output to VGA and TV, S-video input, PS2 keyboard and mouse compatible, digital optical output, PCC, hard drive expansion slot, 2 controller ports, 2 memory ports, and a network port on this item. So again, Sony PS2 dev kit, Sony Tool dev unit. For those Googlers, it's DTL-T10000H is the part number on that. Okay, I'm going to start the bidding on this item at $200. Do I have $200 on the PS2 item? $200. Okay, I saw that. I saw his hand first. I'm going to go 200 here, but the reserve is not met, so we need 300 to move it forward. I have 300 here. The reserve is not met. 300. I'd like to see 400 to move it forward. The reserve is not met. 300 going once. 300 going twice. PS2 dev kit. Sold to the house on that one. Can't always be a winner. Next item is another item from Wick Wise from his personal collection. If you ever want to see an awesome collection, there's a couple YouTube videos that are in his game room. Look up Rick Wise, W-E-I-S, on YouTube. You'll see some awesome shit. He is auctioning off a Super Mario 64 110 pocket camera. And I think this is awesome for 2 reasons, because it's an old game system and it's 110 film, which is doubly awesome. It is sealed in the kind of blister pack, the kind we all hate to try to open. So a thing to point out about this is that it originally had some batteries in the back, and Rick has cut the plastic open and taken the batteries out. I guess, were they like leaking or something? The batteries were leaking. I don't think they damaged the package, but you can come up here and take a look. He just cut the package and took the batteries out. Very cool item. I'm going to start the bidding on this item at, so there is a reserve in the item. I'm going to start the bidding at $30 on this item. I have 30 in the back. Do I have 40? Or 30, do I have 40? I saw 40 back there. Do I have 50? 50 here. Do I have 60? Reserve's not met. 60 in the back. Do I have 70? Reserve is not met yet. 70 here. Do I have 80? $80 reserve is it's met, right, Rick? Oh, no, not yet. I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead of the gun here. $80 is the current bid. We need 90 or 100 to move it forward. Hint, hint. Would anyone bid $100 on this item? Let's just lay it out here. Let's put our cards on the table. $100 for the sealed Super Mario N64 110 film camera of awesomeness. Anyone? $100. Take it home tonight. Going once. Going twice. Didn't make a deal on this one. Sorry, guys. We'll keep moving, though. So I don't know if any of you had a chance to walk around the show hall and went to the booth of Mr. Marc Erickson. I don't know if he's here tonight. Mark, are you here? Marc Erickson, he illustrated the boxes for a lot of video games. And I have a list here. Marc Erickson did the box art for, and these are NES games, right, Rick? Galaga, Afterburner, Pole Position, Strider, and Bad Dudes. What's that? Some of them are Genesis. So they're on various platforms, is what I'm hearing. So what he did today is he drew these today for us. So these are pencil drawings on paper. There's 3 of them. He signed 2 of them. But this is original art that he did here today. And he is donating these items to benefit PRGE. So if you see Mark tomorrow, tell him thank you very much for doing this for us. I see a question. He also did Mega Man 2. He did the art for Mega Man 2, which I don't know why that wasn't even on the list, because that's awesome. Awesome, we'll check it out. Okay, so again, all 3 of these items are in one auction for all 3, and it will benefit PRGE. So the full amount, you'll pay one of us, we'll handle it for you, and credit cards and cash and all that good stuff. So let's start the bidding at $30 on this one. I see 30 in the back. Do I see $40? $50 over here. Do I have 60? We're at $50. $60 in the back. Do I have $70? We're at $60 now for the original artwork. $70 right here, number 202. I'd like to see 80 to move it forward. $70. Looking for 80. $80 in the back. Thank you very much, sir. We're at $100, number 111. Thank you, sir, very much. 111, bid $100. We're looking for 110 to move it forward. 110 in the back. We're at 110, looking for 120. 110, 120, looking for 130. We're at 120, we like 130. 130 in the back. Do we see 140? Gonna keep it up? 130 is the current bid. We'd like 140. Take a good look at them. We're at 130, holding steady. 140 will advance the bid. 130, going once. 130, going twice. Sold! $130 to benefit PRGE. Thank you so much to Marc Erickson for providing these, and thanks to all of you for bidding on them. Could you get a bidder number on that last one? Oh, you don't have a card? Oh, okay. Just shout out your first name. Kevin. Oh, right, Kevin. I know you. Duh. My eyesight's failing me. Okay. We're getting kind of close to the end here. So this next item is a TurboGrafx 16 in a rental case. Oh, I loves me some rental cases. Does it have the embossed? It does. TurboGrafx embossed right into the case. That's the real deal. This is supplied by Brian Lawhorn. Brian, you in the crowd there? There he is over in the corner. What's that? Oh, yeah, I hadn't even read the description yet. So what it is there's 2 games with it, boxed, Time Cruise and Dungeon Explorer, that are separate. And then Keith Courage is the packing game that's inside. It has the official RF adapter, the legit NEC one. There's a multi-tap inside and a second controller. All that can be yours. So Brian has a modest reserve on this item. He will accept cash, PayPal, or credit cards. Let's start the bidding at $50. $100 right here, and the reserve is met. So I had 100 there. Can we go 125? 100, 125 here. Do we have 150? 150 John Hancock. I'm looking for 175. 175, number 132. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. $200 in the back. $200. 163. We're at 200. Looking for 225. $200 current bid. 200. 225. Move it forward. 225 for the TurboGrafx rental case. $200 going once. $200 going twice. Sold. Thank you, John. What's your number again there? 163. Thank you, sir. Okay. Next item, Ultima III Exodus for PC, complete in the box. It's a disc-based game. It's untested. The books inside are clean and the map is clean. So this is one of those items that's probably condition's going to be important. So if anyone wants to come up, we'll crack it open. This item is Corey Strite Classics, and he's got no reserve on it. So we're going to start the bidding on this item, Ultima 3 box, at $5. I saw 5 there. Do I have 10? 10 here. Do I have 15? 15. Do I have 20? 20 here. Do I have 25? 25. 25 here. 30. 30 in the back. Yes. 30 right there. 35. Anyone? 35 here in the front. 40. We're 35 like 40. 35 looking for 40. 35 on the Ultima Exodus. 35 looking for 40. 35 going once. 35 going twice. Oh, I got 40 in the back looking for 45 now. 45 here looking for 50. 45 looking for 50. We're at $45 going once. $45 going twice. Sold for $45. Thank you very much. 130. And that's Corey on that one. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. The next item up for bid, World of Nintendo sign. Danny Kim's item. This World of Nintendo sign is meant to be mounted above a rack or pegboard with the lights on it. The lights on it will illuminate the signage up front and shine downward. In working condition, the sign's in working condition. It has a crack on one side. I don't know if you can show that. It doesn't go all the way through, it says. Doesn't go all the way through the particle board. So there's a crack in the particle board that doesn't go all the way through and doesn't affect the rigidity. I don't usually talk about rigidity in terms of these items that we auction, but there you go. The dimensions, for anyone who's interested in the size, 15 inches by 48 inches roughly by roughly 9 inches. So very cool item. Got a reserve on this one. Again, this is Danny Kim, who will accept all the various payment types, right? Danny, you'll do everything. Great. So let's start the bidding for $100. So 100 there. Do I have 150? The reserve is not met. 150. Do I have 200? 200. Do I have 250? We're 200 here. Reserve is not met. We have 250 right here. We're looking for 300. The reserve is not met yet. 300. The reserve is met. 160 has bid $300. The reserve is met. $300, reserve is met. 300 going once. 300 going twice. Well, that ended quickly. Sold! Thanks, guys. What's that? Oh, what was the bidder number on that? That last? That was 160. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here, and the reason I'm telling you that is because if anyone has an item up here that we didn't, maybe we missed and fell through the cracks. I have one more in my chart, so that is the item that we're going to auction is a Zelda Wind Waker for GameCube cardboard standee. Looks like he's interested in that. It's in the box, complete. Do you see where it is? Oh, okay. Oh, there are a couple items here. Yeah, somehow they didn't make it to the website. That's why I asked. We'll get to them. We still have plenty of time. What's that? Do you want to do it next? Okay. We'll do it next. So the item I was describing is over there against the wall. New, never assembled Zelda Wind Waker standee. We're not going to take it out of the box. You'll just have to take our word for it that's in there. I saw that it's in there. So it's not ever been assembled and then put back in the box. Is that correct? It's not ever been brand new. Awesome. So there is no reserve on this item. And I'm going to start the bidding at $50. Do I have 50 here? Do I have 75? And 50, 75 here. Do I have 100? $75, looking for 100. $100, number 111, looking for 125. We're at $100 on the standee. 125, thank you, sir. We're looking for 150 now. 125 is the current bid. 150, we'll keep it moving. 125, going once. 125, we have 150 now. Thank you, sir. We'd like 175 to keep it moving. We're at 150. 175 to keep the standee in the marketplace. 150 going once. 150 going twice. You need a minute? You sure? I'll wait. It's very cool. Brian. Do it. We accept Canadian money. Come on. 150 is the current bid. Looking for 175. It would look awesome in your store, dude. I'll buy you a poutine to go with it. I just like to mess with Brian. We love him. By the way, Brian, Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo, Vancouver, BC. You guys should check it out. We're rocking the Pacific Northwest now. 3 cities of awesome expos. We're at 150. I'm going to say going once. 150 going twice. Sold. Sold for 150. What's your number? The bidder on that is 126. Thank you, sir. Okay, so we have a couple more items here. So, can you guys maybe carry this? I don't have a description on here for some reason. Is it a European version of the PS2?
All that goes with it.
Right. But it's a European version.
It's PAL, yeah.
Okay. Cool. So there's 2 items left up here. One of them is a PlayStation 2 kiosk. And Jake may be able to help a little bit, just to drag it out that way, maybe, so we can see. Is it plugged in?
It is plugged in.
Okay. So you can't really tell, but there's a Lucite kind of front to it, and there's a PS2 Slim inside. And then you would, it's not a real console inside. It's just a hollow shell. There's a bracket that bolts to the top, and then you can attach a flat screen monitor inside that bracket. And they've actually provided a flat screen that you can attach in there. I think you may have to kind of attach it yourself. Was that the original one that came with it? Okay. So it's not the original, but it will work with that system. Can everyone see it, or does anyone need a better view? Are we good? Awesome. Sorry? Yeah, we will. I think it weighs 3,000 pounds. Okay. What are the controllers? Oh, okay. So there are controllers on the left for the Buzz game. You know, the game show game. There's like the 4 buttons on the controller and the big round Buzz button. No other controllers that I can see. Nope, that's it. Can you maybe refresh my memory on the? Oh, there's not. 150 on that. Where do you want me to start?
The promotional material for the games listed are for Madden NFL 09, SingStar Pop, and Lego Batman the video game.
Thank you, Jake. All right, sorry for the delay. I don't have this on my notes, so we're just making sure we got everything clear here. So this item has no reserve. It's from Video Game Wizards, so raise your hands, guys. Nick out there and Lacey. Thank you guys for bringing this in and supporting the show. So we're going to start the bidding at $50. Let's just start there. I see 50 back there. Do I have 75? $50 back here. 75 right here. I'm looking for 100. But 75, looking for $100. $100 right here, Lane. Thank you very much. Looking for $125. We're at $100. $125, number 163. Looking for $150. We're at $125. We're looking for $150. $150 with Lane. Thank you, number 122. We're at $150. We need $175 to keep it moving. $150, looking for $175. $150 going once. $150 going twice. Sold for $150. 122 is our number. So this is the final item of the evening, right? Or as you can tell? Pretty much? Great. So this is the final item of the evening. Last chance. So what this is kind of a cool game, a lot here. This is a PS2 Slim. This is European. This is PAL. So pretty standard, not a dev kit. It's just a regular PAL PS2 Slim. But it comes with all of these games, and I'll go through them quickly. They're all PAL games. So PS1 Fifth Element, PS1 Carmageddon, PS1 Final Fantasy VII, all European PAL. What's that? Is there a what?
Virtual cop.
I'll go ahead and just read them all. So PS2, these are, again, all PAL. Big Mother Truckers. Buccaneer. A 4-set of Medal of Honor games, four-game set. There's a mystery game here, which is Splinter Cell, Atelier Iris, Eternal Mana. We got Hulk. Final Fantasy X, X-Men Legends 2, Rise of Apocalypse, WRC Rally Evolved. Something in Japanese. Someone help me out here. Anyone Japanese? Help me out.
Super Swing Golf.
Super Swing Golf, it's sealed. So, sealed game. What's that? Hot Shots Golf. Thank you very much. You know what? It's Japanese. This one says Japanese. So, this isn't a PAL game, is it?
Oh.
Is it not included, or yes or no?
Sure, if they want it.
Who wants it to be included?
Sure.
Okay, it's included. Is that okay with you?
Care, yeah.
The Sims, Madden NFL 2001, Call of Duty 2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, SingStar Legends, Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend, Aqua Wetrix 2, Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. And then this is a pile of PAL movies.
It's random. Don't even read.
Okay, I won't, they're just random.
They're just random.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, another game in here. So random movies. Okay. Last time of the night.
No.
Oh, good question. The power plug is European, but there's an adapter for US with it, I believe. Is it in the bag? I believe it's dual support. Yeah, so there you go. So you can plug it in. Again, I don't know. Do you need a PAL TV on these things usually? Or can you? Okay, so there you go. PAL TV or a converter is what I'm hearing. What was that? That's the reserve? Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm going to start the bidding at $50. $50 for this lot right here. Anyone? $50 for this lot. Really? $50 right there. There is a modest reserve, so we're going to try to work up to that. Probably should have mentioned that first, huh? $50 is the current bid. I'll go $75 is the next bid. Let me just do this. $100. Would anyone bid $100 for this item? Hans is going to take a look. $100, and you're good as gold here. $100 for the lot. PS2 games, a couple of PS1s, some movies. I have to point this out. The ridiculous 70s movie Caligula is in there. I don't know if that helps anyone. It was made by Bob Guccione of Penthouse Magazine, and it's like so horrible. And there it is. So there you go. No one's going to go 100? Oh, we're going to end this with a bummer. Come on. No one? All right. Going once on 50. Going once, going twice. And we'll just hold on to this one for next year. We'll auction it off first next year. All right. So I think that's all, guys. Is there anything else up here? All right. Well, thank you all very, 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 very much for hanging out with us for so long. Don't forget at 9 o'clock, which is in about 5 minutes, the doors open over at the after hours party in the arcade. There's a cash bar. There's a restaurant. There's all the console games, all the arcade games, the pinball games will all be turned on for you. Got 3 hours to hang out in there. If you want to know what you bid on or who owes you money or you need any help communicating, if you guys know who you bought from and you can just go right to that person and deal with it, that would help us out a lot. Okay.